Life can feel like a vast, unforgiving wilderness. We've all been there. The path forward disappears, shadows stretch out, obscuring familiar landmarks, fear whispers doubts, amplifying our loneliness. It's easy to feel lost, unsure of which way to turn. But even in the deepest darkness, a flicker of hope remains. It's the unwavering flame of faith, a guiding light in the midst of uncertainty. This faith isn't about denying the reality of our struggles. It's about clinging to the truth that we are not alone, that even in our darkest hours, a loving God walks beside us. He sees our pain, hears our cries, and offers a promise of something more. He whispers words of comfort and guidance, reminding us that His plans for us are good, even when our current circumstances feel anything but. The prophet Jeremiah, speaking to the Israelites in exile, delivered a message that echoes through the ages, a beacon for every lost soul searching for direction. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. This isn't a promise of an easy life, free from trials or tribulations. Life will always have its share of challenges. But it is a promise that we are not forgotten, that our struggles have purpose, and that through it all God is working for our good. He walks with us through valleys of shadows and up mountains of challenge. With every step He reminds us that His love is constant, His grace is sufficient, and His presence is the anchor we can cling to when the storms rage around us. Loss, grief, doubt, fear. These are just a few of the shadows that can cloud our vision and make us question everything. We might find ourselves facing a devastating diagnosis, navigating the treacherous terrain of a broken relationship, or wrestling with the agonizing uncertainty of unemployment. The weight of these burdens can feel crushing, leaving us feeling lost and alone. We might even question God's goodness, wondering how a loving Father could allow such pain to touch our lives. It's in these moments of raw vulnerability that we must remember Jesus' words to His disciples. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. John 16:33. His words are not a magic formula to erase our problems. They are a lifeline of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest night, the dawn will come, and with it a fresh infusion of His strength and grace. The story of Abraham, as told in Hebrews 11:8-9, offers a powerful testament to the transformative power of faith in the face of uncertainty. Called by God to leave his homeland and embark on a journey to an unknown destination, Abraham faced the unknown with remarkable courage. He didn't have a map, a compass, or a travel guide. All he had was the promise of God, a promise he clung to with unwavering faith. The writer of Hebrews describes Abraham's journey. By faith, Abraham, when called to go to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. By faith he made his home in the promised land like a stranger in a foreign country. He lived in tents, as did Isaac and Jacob, who were heirs with him of the same promise. Abraham's story reminds us that faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting God's guidance even when we can't see the path ahead. It's about choosing to believe that His plans, though often mysterious, are always for our good. Abraham's audacious journey. Imagine the fear Abraham must have felt, the doubts that surely whispered in his ear. Yet he chose to trust, to obey, to step out in faith, even though the way forward was shrouded in uncertainty. He left behind the familiar, the comfortable, everything he knew, to follow a God who promised him something more, something better. His journey wasn't easy. He faced challenges, setbacks, and moments of despair. But through it all, Abraham held on to the promise. He learned to recognize God's voice in the wilderness, to find strength in His presence, and to draw comfort from His unwavering faithfulness. His story is an inspiration to us all, a reminder that even when we feel lost and alone, God is with us, guiding our steps and leading us towards the destination He has prepared for us. More than conquerors. Romans chapter 8 verse 28 offers a powerful reminder of God's constant presence and unwavering love. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. No matter what challenges we face, no matter how lost or alone we may feel, we can find solace in knowing that God is in control. He is working behind the scenes, weaving together the intricate tapestry of our lives, using even our most difficult experiences to shape us, mold us, and draw us closer to Him. We are more than conquerors through Him who loved us. His love is the anchor that holds us steady in the storm, the compass that guides our steps, the light that illuminates our path. Strength in shared faith. When we find ourselves wandering in the wilderness of doubt and uncertainty, it's essential to remember that we are not alone. The Christian community, the body of believers, is a source of invaluable strength, encouragement, and support. As Galatians chapter 6 verse 2 reminds us, carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Surrounding ourselves with fellow travelers on this journey of faith can make all the difference. Sharing our struggles with others, praying for one another, and offering words of encouragement can help to lighten the load and remind us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. In the embrace of community, we find solace, strength, and the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Finding peace in His presence. Prayer is the lifeline that connects us to the heart of God. It's a conversation with our Creator, a pouring out of our hearts, a seeking of His guidance, and a drawing near to His presence. In Philippians chapter 4 verses 6 to 7, we are given this powerful reminder, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God which transcends all understanding will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." When we bring our burdens to God in prayer, we are acknowledging our need for His strength, His wisdom, and His peace. We are surrendering control and placing our trust in His loving care. The peace that results isn't the absence of problems. It's the assurance that God is with us, that He hears our prayers, and that He is working all things together for our good. Our footsteps guided by grace. Walking in faith is a journey, not a destination. There will be times when our steps falter, when doubt clouds our vision, and when the path ahead seems impassable. But even in those moments, we can hold fast to the truth that God is with us, guiding our steps and leading us towards His perfect plan for our lives. The psalmist reminds us in Psalm 37 verses 23 to 24, "The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in Him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with His hand." Our faith is not about perfection, it's about trusting in God's unwavering love and faithfulness, even when we stumble and fall. It's about getting back up, brushing ourselves off, and continuing to follow Him, knowing that He will never leave us nor forsake us. Trust in His promises, find strength in His presence, and keep your eyes fixed on Him, the author and perfecter of our faith. His grace is sufficient, His love never fails, and His plans for you are good.